Hey you guys, welcome back to the Antisocial Club. Today I'm going to be showing y'all how I got my cute summer nail design that I did in the thumbnail. First I'm going to start off with my Sally Henson cuticle remover. I love this stuff. It works super fast in like seconds. Like as soon as I put it on my fingers, I go back through and I start removing it. That's how fast it works. I use this little cuticle remover or pusher to take off a lot of the dead skin or push my cuticles back. I love it. It works really well, but you do have to be careful with it because it's like kind of sharp, so you don't want to accidentally like cut into your nail or cut your cuticle and stuff like that. But I absolutely love it because it is sharp. It removes the cuticle very fast. For this set I'm going to be using the Beetles gel glue kit. It's the like Aprés dupe. I used it in my last nail video and let me tell y'all, I absolutely love it. It makes my life so much easier when trying to do my nails. It makes things go by so much faster and it lasts a long time. Mine could have lasted longer, but I'm a very indecisive person who gets bored very easily. So I ended up taking my nails off at 3 weeks. If y'all want a video on how I remove my nails, I can make a video for y'all. I didn't do it this last time because, like I said, I be just on go. I be trying to take these nails off as soon as I get tired of them. Because I'm like, if my nails don't look exactly like how they looked when I first did them, I don't want them. Right here, I'm drilling, use my nail drill to remove my cuticle. I love this nail drill because it's gentle enough, as you can see, to like remove the actual skin around my nails. It's gentle, but like it works to get the skin off, but it doesn't like hurt or anything. I love this nail drill. I believe it's only like maybe $20. I got it on Amazon. Of course, I'll link everything below. Love it so much. So for the Beetles kit, I will link it below. I believe right now, like as I'm talking and like I did the video, it should be in stock. But I noticed some people said in my last video in the comments, some people said they ordered it even though it said it wasn't in stock and it like still shipped. So I don't know what that's all about. But definitely check it out. Also someone told me the price was like fluctuating. So like I paid $20 for it. When my other nail video went up, it was $30. And then somebody commented on that video like 2 days ago and was like, oh, the price went down to $15. And I'm like, oh really? Like, why did they keep changing the price? But definitely still click on it and see what you can, because if you can get it, I highly recommend this Beetles kit. It costs way less than trying to get the Aprés kit, and it's much easier than trying to do like regular gel or dip powder, acrylic, all that stuff, even like polygel and stuff, because I always did my nails with like polygel and regular gel and dip powder, but like I won't go back. I will continue to use this kit. Right now I'm going in with my cuticle like cutters and just removing the excess dead skin just to further make my cuticles look nice. You know, you want nice cuticles. Like I said in my last video, cuticles just are everything with your nail look. Like, you can have the most beautiful nails ever, but if your cuticles not looking good, it's like, what's the point? So I'm just going in and removing it, whatever my drill couldn't get, because the drill removes stuff, but it doesn't remove everything. So I just go in with those to make sure I get everything so my nails can look as nice as possible. Now I'm filing my nails just to make them look nice, because the design I did, I knew I was going to keep it clear so you would see my nails underneath. So I wanted them to look decent, or as nice as they could look underneath the fake nail. And there's Adonis, of course. He's in every video I have, peeking his nose through, being bad. A few people in my last video asked if I was going to, like, you know, do like a toe video, like showing me do my toenails. But honestly, I suck at doing my toes, and honestly, I kind of have slight OCD, so I don't really like, well, I don't like toes, so I barely like touching my own toes. I only really touch my feet to clean them in the shower. But so I want to get better at doing my toenails, because, you know, I do my toenails, but I don't think they're great, I guess. But I do want to practice eventually, maybe make a video, but as of like right now, I don't know about that. So I'm gonna go in my alcohol and remove any oils from my hands, just to make sure that my prep is really good, because I don't use like primer and all that stuff. So I already sized my nails off camera to figure out which nails will fit my fingers. Here I'm going to just show y'all that what I'm using, but I etched the inside of my nails first to make sure that they will adhere to my fingers and stay without any lifting, because the last thing you want is lifting, because it's like you do all that hard work just to have lifting in 2 days. Like, who wants to do all that? So I make sure I etch the inside. Like I said in my last video, it didn't say in the instructions to etch the inside of the nail, but just to be safe, I do it anyway. So I'm a pretty basic person. This is actually my first time having like colorful nails. I had to buy the colors for this design because I'm like, it's summer, Diamond, you know, do something colorful before it ends. So I ended up buying the Beetles colorful polish for this design, but I'm usually like a neutral color type of person. But if y'all ever have any like designs that y'all want me to try to do, or, you know, anything that you want me to try to do, just let me know. You can put it in the comments down below, or like send me pictures and stuff on Instagram, and I will try to do them. So right here, I'm just gonna take the gel glue and I put a thin layer on my actual nail, and then I take the fake nail and I put a thin layer on the fake nail, and then I put a bit more, so it kind of had like a, I don't know how much that would be. It's not a lot. You don't want to overflow it, but you don't want to put too little, because it won't flow all the way to the end of your actual nail to have the nail stick. I hope this makes sense to y'all. Like, you don't want to put too much, but you don't want to put too little on the fake nail, because it's just not gonna do right. So like, see how you press it and it kind of just flows to the end of your actual nail? You want it to do that. If you don't put enough, it'll like stop in the middle, and then that's how it creates the bubbles. When I was doing my other hand, I struggled. I don't know why I was struggling so much with my other hand, but I kept creating bubbles because I wasn't putting enough. But I didn't want to put too much because I didn't want it to overflow. See how nice and smooth it is? There's like no bubbles and stuff. My biggest advice is, if you mess up, instead of just lifting the nail up, you want to slide the nail off like before it's cured, to make sure that you don't get any bubbles. I actually seen somebody say that on TikTok, and I'm telling you, that is the best advice I've gotten for using this kit, because like I said, I was messing up so much on my other hand, because my other hand is my dominant hand. So I was using my non-dominant hand to work on my dominant hand, and I wasn't putting enough, and it kept creating bubbles, so I had to keep sliding it off. And I know when I first tried this kit in my last video, I kept just lifting it up, and I think that's what was the problem and why I did end up having a few tiny bubbles. Because I mean, I guess it's okay to just have little small bubbles, but you don't want to keep doing that. You don't want to cause any like fungus or, you know, all that nasty stuff. Like, you don't want to do any of that. But I'll show you on my ring finger, because I kind of had messed up on my ring finger. So you'll see I'll kind of like slide it off instead of like lifting it up. So that way it basically creates a smooth base again, and it's not just gel everywhere. I hope I'm making sense. Okay, so it's about to come up here to show you what I mean by like, because I lifted it, but then I remembered, oh, slide it. So you'll see it. Like, I lifted it, then I slid it, because when you slide it, it makes it smooth again, so it doesn't create all these bubbles. Another thing too, I messed up on this finger. I let it go too early. Was it this finger? No, I think it was my other hand. I let it go too early, and it wasn't cured all the way basically when I let it go, and so it was kind of creating bubbles, so I had to kind of like push it down and cure it some more. I cannot talk. I had to cure it some more while pushing it down because I let it go too early. So you also want to make sure it's cured enough before you let go of your, you know, hand or your nail. This is what they should look like. They all are smooth. See, even the one I lifted up, it's still smooth, even though I messed it up. But right now, I'm just cutting the numbers off, because like I said, the design I did, I knew I wanted it to be clear, where you can see my actual nail underneath. But I didn't want you to be able to see the numbers, so I cut the numbers off, and then I filed them to make sure they were even and smooth, and then I buffed the shine off the top as well. In my last audio clip, if you hear like breathing, like, it's Adonis. Like, he's sitting next to me. He knows that I'm trying to do my voiceover, and he's just breathing into the microphone on the computer. Like, dude, can you back up? He has no care in the world for what I got going on. That's just crazy to me. But yeah, now I'm just buffing the shine off the top to make sure that my design sticks to my nail. I don't need my design going anywhere. I need it to stay. I don't need the design lifting, none of that. So I'm just gonna buff the top and do that for all of my nails. So now I'm gonna take my nail drill, and because I did have a little bit of spillage from the gel on top of my cuticles, I just took my nail drill and basically just filed it off. It was so easy to do. Like, usually it's hard, but with like regular gel and stuff, but this, like, it just came right off. It was really easy. So these are the polishes I used. I will of course link them down below. I absolutely love these polishes. They're not as opaque as I thought they were gonna be, but they did still work. I had to do maybe 3 coats of each one, 2 to 3 coats, and they turned out perfectly fine. The pink I show, I actually ended up using a different pink. I didn't end up using, so this pink, I didn't use that pink. I will show y'all what pink I use when I get to the pink part of doing my nails. The pink hand, the pink finger, I don't know. But I did not use that pastel pink because I didn't want it pastel. I wanted it like a vibrant pink. So right now I'm going in with my base coat, and then I'm going to cure it before I put my design on top of it. I went in with my base coat first because I wanted to make sure that my nail was as clear as possible, because like I said, I knew I was gonna have my nail see-through. So I'm just going in with my little design brush that I use. I think I got it at a beauty supply. If you live in Dallas, I got it at Jenny's. But I will try to look for it and link it below. I just used that to kind of carve out my design. Eventually I switched to the regular polish brush because it was just much easier and took less time. So right here, yeah, it's easier to just fill it in with that brush. I just used the other brush to kind of outline how I wanted the design to look. So after this first layer, I cured it, and then now I'm going in with the second layer to make it more opaque, so it's not so see-through, because I really wanted them to be vibrant. I'm like, if I'm gonna do colors, I need them to be vibrant colors. I need them to show. I need to be all the way across the room and you be like, ooh, I see your nails, they're very colorful. Yeah, that's how bright and vibrant I needed them to be. So I believe I did like 3 coats. It was 2 or 3 coats, but I do like the polish. I think they would make a cute like jelly type polish. I might try that one day, try to do like a jelly type of thing, because they are pretty see-through. They're not as opaque as I thought, but they're still cute, so I do still like recommend it. So like I said, I'm trying to get better at how I film my nail videos, because I do want to give y'all nail videos every time I do my nails, since it is easier for me to do them now with this kit. And one of the troubles that one of the things I'm having trouble with is my camera setup. So I'm going to apologize in advance, because this point on, from the designs, which I hate so much, like if my prep was blurry, okay, whatever, I could be like, you know, go see my other video for prep. But this was the design part, and the whole thing is blurry, and I am flabbergasted. I was bamboozled. I am appalled. All of that. It's crazy. When I was editing this, I was just like, oh, like why? Like why? I'm like, the one part that needs to not be blurry is blurry, and I don't know why it would not focus when I was doing the design on my nails, because as you can see, my thumb, I did the design and it was focused perfectly. Like, it looked perfect. But for some reason, it was like, oh, Diamond's getting ready to do her other nose. I don't want to focus. But I kept it in anyway, because you can still kind of see like what I did. It's just blurry, and I am so sorry. I hate that it did that, but like I said, I'm trying to get better with my camera setup. I finally thought this setup, which I mean, the setup was great, I just don't know why it decided to get blurry. Like, I'm still confused as of now, because it's not like the camera or anything was dirty, but I don't know, man, it pissed me off and I'm so sorry. But I hope y'all get the like gist of how I did the designs, because like I said, you can still see it. It's just blurry, but I kept it in anyway, because I'm like, it might still help somebody out there trying to figure it out. the design is really not hard to do, honestly. You just do random things. I based the designs on each finger on like how I want it to look. So like my ring finger I messed up on, like I said, it had some tiny bubbles along the sides, so you'll see I brought the design down more and kind of covered more of the nail. But like for my other fingers, so like this one, like I did it perfectly, so you can see more of the nail. There's more clear that you can see basically. So that's how I based the design on. I really appreciate y'all being patient and bearing with me through this video, because I really just hate that it was blurry. I really do. Like, I worked hard and I was like, oh wow, this video is gonna turn out so good, and of course it turned out very unfocused. the main part of the video. But I hope y'all like the video nevertheless, however you say it. I hope you got something out of the video. I was thinking about making this mostly a prep video, but I'm like, I did this design because I wanted to record it and show everyone. So of course, like I said, I kept it in here even though it's unfocused, but you can still kind of see, like I said. But I hope y'all like the video and y'all can get something from it, regardless of it being unfocused or focused. So this is the pink I ended up using instead of the other pastel pink. For my nail setup, I wanted it to be like neon, pastel, neon, pastel, neon. So my thumb is a neon orange, my pointer finger is that kind of pastel blue, my middle finger is a neon green, my ring finger is a pastel yellow, and then the pinky is a neon pink. And so I did that for my left hand. On my right hand, I basically did everything in reverse. So like how my pinky has pink on my left hand, on my right hand I did it where my thumb had pink, and then my pointer finger had yellow, my middle finger had green, my ring finger had blue, and then my pinky finger had orange. And then so that's how I did the design. And then I ended it, I put 3 coats of clear on top, and then I also went through, I washed my hands first to make sure I got all the dust off the bottom of my nails, and then I went in with a clear coat on the underside of my nails to make sure that the nails were nice, crisp, and clear. So this is how the design came out. It came out really, really good. It's very colorful. It reminds me of a lava lamp. It's really, really cute. I like it more than I thought I would. But I really appreciate y'all watching this video. I hate that everything was unfocused at the end, but you know, I'm trying. If y'all have any designs that y'all would like me to try, just comment down below, or you know, follow me on social media and send me a message, you know, send me a picture of what you want me to do and all that fun stuff. I really appreciate you all taking the time out of y'all's day to watch my video. I hope y'all liked it. Make sure y'all like, y'all comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.